Is that like a
nah?
You got an
just,
endorsement there?
Nah, I just like what I see.
Okay, go ahead with the real question.
No, what stands out to you about this Alabama team you guys are getting ready to play?
You know, they're really talented. Like every SEC team, they're gonna play hard. They shoot a lot of threes. They have a good guard in Mark Sears. So Grant Nelson's really good for them. Aaron Estrada, they have a lot of really good weapons. So we got to be ready for them tomorrow.
When you look specifically at Sears, what does he do well? He's one of the SEC's leading scorers this year.
He's their engine. I mean, if in their wins he plays at a really high level, and even in some of their losses he's playing at a really high level. He's a really good guard. We have to contain him. If we let him come in and do what he's been doing, it's going to be a tough night for us.
Guarding the perimeter with how many threes they shoot, I guess what are the challenges of that as a guard, trying to keep those guys off the three-point line?
Just multiple efforts. You know, being in the gap like we preach every day, and still having the high hands because they shoot it so well. So, but even though they shoot well, they can get to the basket, they can create for each other. So we have to really, you know, lock in on the defensive end, something that we've done all season to, you know, to eliminate some of their threes that they shoot.
What kind of challenge is it playing a team that is so productive in transition like Alabama tends to be?
We have to take good shots. Good shots leads to good transition defense. If we don't take care of the ball, that's when they're going to get out and they really their talent starts to show and their ability to make threes. So we have to take care of the ball and take good shots.
Which, you know, obviously this team is resilient and it's played everybody tough. You're known now for your resiliency, but I guess at the end of the day, you got to have W's, and there's no moral victory. So how are you guys processing your ability to make up ground like you have in a couple of games as opposed to needing it, I guess, earlier on or what have you?
You know, like obviously we like the way that we fought in every game that we've been in, but you know the idea is we have to play a complete game to win those games. We're gonna have to start winning some, you know, big time games for us to get to where we want to get to, and that's the NCAA tournament. So we just try to take it one day at a time and try to get better every single day. And you know, that's what we've been doing. You know, hopefully we can come out tomorrow and get the win against a good Alabama team.
What is it about this team that allows you guys to cut in those sort of deficits where, you know, it may look like in the second half it's over, but you guys are able to make it a game?
I think, you know, guys' ability to make shots. I mean, we've seen it against Kentucky. Jabri had a really good game. RJ had a really good game. You know, I think the big thing is, you know, we just start playing defense and start guarding how we know we can guard. And, you know, we're going to make a run. I think we're really talented enough to go on big-time runs like we've been doing. We just have to try to do that for a complete 40 minutes of the game, and I think we would have a lot more wins than what we do right now. So.
How much of an advantage do you feel like that this game is in Stegman? I mean, to get a team of Alabama's caliber, but they got to come play on y'all's court.
I think it's huge. You know, hopefully, you know, the fans come in tomorrow and make it challenging for them. But you know, it's been tough for a lot of teams to come into Stegman and beat us on our home floor. I mean, Tennessee did it, but I mean, it was a 12-round fight in that one. So you know, if the fans are rocking tomorrow and we do what we need to do, I think it's going to be tough for them.
What's it been like as a player to feel that out there on the court, and sort of what the atmosphere has been like in Stegman?
It's been fun. I mean, just knowing that all the fans are behind us, and you know, they want us to be successful. They want the basketball team to do really good things. I think that's the best thing, just knowing that you have fans that are really supportive of our success.
RJ's career high was 18 before this past Saturday. Had y'all seen something like that in practice? Did you realize he was capable of that type going off like that?
I mean, my first day in the summer, I seen him, you know, knocking down a lot of shots, making big time plays. So he's gotten better every single day. He's growing as a basketball player. He's kind of understanding, you know, how to score, finding innovative ways to be more successful. And we've seen it against Florida. You know, we need him to keep making those type of plays. That's when we're at our best, when he's doing what he does and playing the transition, knocking down shots and stuff like that. So he's a really good player. I'm excited for him that, you know, he had his career high. I wish we would have got the win for him, but, you know, it happens.
Blue and Silas specifically have had some big plays throughout the season as a veteran guard. How have you seen their development as freshmen, just from the start of the season to now?
Just being more confident. You know, they make big time plays. Like you said, they're really good players. You know, I think they got a chance to really do big things here. You know, they just keep getting better every single day, and I'm excited for them. And, you know, as a veteran guard, you try to help them out as much as possible, but sometimes they make plays, and I'll be looking like, are these dudes freshmen or are they seniors? So, you know, they're really good freshmen. They're like 21 and 22-year-olds, in my opinion, as opposed to being 19-year-olds.
Is there anything else defensively that you guys are working on besides the transition aspect that's kind of hurt you guys the last few games?
Just being physical, rebounding, stuff like that. Going back to doing what Georgia basketball is about. Getting back to being about us and who we are. So get ready for tomorrow.
Any other questions for Noah?
I have a question. Noah, so you
you love to drive and attack the basket, you love to attack the defense. So, like what that other reporter said about having Luke and RJ on the perimeters, what does that do for you when you're driving, knowing that you can push back out to those players?
I mean, it's big. You know, we have a lot of really good shooters. You know, Blue, RJ, Jabri, Silas is even a really good shooter. You know, it's easy when you can get in the lane knowing that, you know, the defense is going to collapse to me and we kick it out to them and it's like almost an automatic 3 points. So it's really good knowing we have this, you know, the ability to space the floor the way we do.
With the veterans like you and a lot of the other players on the team, especially from last year's match against Alabama, is there anything that makes this game significant for you just as the players, anything you're bringing towards this game specifically?
Well, I think what's special about us is that none of us were really here for that game. So we seen the result of it, but you know, I can't really worry about something I wasn't here for. So the biggest thing is just, you know, treating it like it's another game. You know, they got to come in here on our home floor, and then they got to try to beat us at our place. So the biggest thing is playing defense and playing the game the right way and having fun.
It's a big. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Noah, you mentioned Aaron Estrada and Grant Nelson. Both these teams have big-time transfers, including yourself. So, you know, what are a few things that you've learned the first couple games that you can bring into this one?
My experience. I've been in big-time games before. You know, it's just another game for me, honestly. Just trying to be, you know, at all times a leader at all times, even when I'm not scoring a lot of points, and even when the game isn't going my way. Just trying to be a leader at all times.
Georgia and Alabama are big rivals right now on the football field. Does that play into basketball at all? Like, is there any added bit of significance for this game for you guys?
Oh, of course. I mean, you know, we want to make noise on the basketball floor just like our football team has been doing against these other SEC teams. So, like I said, a chance for us to beat Alabama tomorrow would be huge for not just us but for the entire university. So we got to, you know, help them out for what Alabama did to us in the football season this year. So.
Do you plan on slowing the game down a little bit on offense, running a little bit more half court since Alabama is such a hot shooting team right now?
No, we want to play the way we want to play. You know, if Coach White says that's push the ball, that's what we're going to do. And then we have to try to slow them down on the defensive end by guarding for a full 40 minutes and being physical and tough with them. We're going to do what we do. We're not going to try to change the way we play because of another team.
Okay. No, appreciate you.
All right, thank you guys.